Hello, hello, hello. It's Dolly back with Mini Kit Monday with Becky, Daisy, Kathy, Shannon, Tracy, and myself. And this mood inspiration piece was selected by Shannon off of Pinterest. I am so excited to be using this fun, bright, beautiful pink, purple, and aqua paper to document a memory back in 2013 of my husband and I on a date night. And we went to a place, I think it was called Fun City in Florida, and we just acted like little teenagers again. We were riding bumper cars and these water type cars and those little race cars and so forth. So anyway, that's what I'm documenting here is this photograph taken in 2013. I think that's what I said. All right, I have been on a kick this month of August using Dollies. And so this layout is no exception. All right, I'm going to place that dolly. As you can see, I've been kind of auditioning and trying it out in different spots on this layout. I will use a dolly right there to the left. I will have one to the right, but you are going to see me move this around. I do try to do a cluster here to the right of the photograph. I do not change the position of my photograph. I wanted to try this type of layout where my photograph was at the top, which is not nothing new, but normally I will do like a landscape. So anyway, back to the layout here. You see I moved that dolly to the bottom, which that does not stay there. You'll see that here in a minute. That little wreath there of flowers is from Pretty Little Studio, which was in my kit. I only deviate from my kit on some wood veneer that I brought in, which I didn't originally selected. And you'll see that coming up here soon. But everything else, I stayed true to using the kit. So now you're going to see me take that 3x4 card and move it down to the bottom, and I change the position, the direction of it. I put that little card there that says busy but blessed. I use that pink tag, which is a pink paisley tag. I don't remember which collection. I'm sorry, ladies, that I am so bad about that, and I know you're probably tired of me always saying I don't remember what collection. But when it comes to these mini kits, that's the idea. You're using your stash that's left over from previous kits or collections. So anyway, I take that little tissue, not tissue paper, it's a vellum paper that is, what do I want to call, frosted. And I tuck that underneath my photograph. You see I get this amper sign, which again came from a pink paisley collection, along with that circle, you are so special. And I figured that you are so special could apply to me or my husband, depending which album I put it in. I have an album about all about myself, my history. I'm starting one on my husband, and then I have one of my husband and I, and that's probably where this one will go into. But I could put it in any three of those albums. All right, you can see that I'm building up my clusters. I've got my cluster started at the bottom. I'm trying to decide over here to the right. And you can see that I keep moving around and I get really, really stuck on my dolly up there in the right-hand corner. You see I brought in that wood veneer of a fox. I've got a flower there, but I'm not feeling it. So that's why nothing is getting glued down. I'm not sure. And then you see those wood veneers right under my face there, and it says history, and it's an arrow that says love. And in a minute, you're going to see I'm going to take those wood veneer away, and I decide I am going to ink those up here, eventually using Distressed Oxide ink. And I use, I'm tucking in this pink tag. And then here is where I'm going to ink those wood veneers. And here's a tip. If you're not sure what color that you want to use, reverse your wood veneer, the side that you don't want to use, and try it out. And that's what I'm doing there. And the purple is called Seedless Preserve. And then the pink is Festive Berries. And I use both of those, but I put, so I use my dabber, my ink dabber, and I put the pink at the top and the purple at the bottom. The word history, I left that clip out. My video was getting kind of long, and so I used the Distressed Oxide in Black Soot, and I inked the word history in black, and you're not going to be able to really pick that up until the very end when you see the close-ups. All right, so now I get out my puffy, almost like enamel feeling stickers that came out with the Maggie Holmes summer collection, but I'm like, wait a minute, I got to figure out what I want to do for my title. And so I decided to put the word compliment. So basically my title is history, and then I have alpha words that said of, history of love compliments. And I put it straight across, and I'm like, ooh, that looks too, what do you want to call it? Too symmetrical, too square, so I curved it, the word compliment, and those are chipboard alphas that are white with gold foil. Now I go back to those puffy stickers that came out with the Maggie Holmes collection summer, and I get out the word live, laugh, love, and place that right to the left of the photograph. And the reason why I chose to get that area, you could perfectly have left that blank, but I wanted to bring in the 3 blacks because I have the black in history, and then I'm going to use the leaves that are with this sticker pack. So there it is. So I'm going to use leaves there, and then I'm going to bring in this butterfly. And so now I have my 3 areas, and that's not, I mean, it's a design concept, design concept, but you don't have to stick to that rule of odds, okay? You can do 1s, 3s, 5s. It is a little bit more pleasing, but trust me, I've just done 2 clusters, I've done just a diagonal only, I've done just 1 cluster. So anyway, just whatever you're feeling at the moment, when you're scrapbooking your layout, just keep going with it, okay? If you've got to throw out the rules because things aren't feeling right, looking right, then throw the rules out, okay? Go with your gut instincts, all right? No one's here going to judge you. These are memories that you are documenting, and so just focus on having fun and documenting those memories. All right, back to my layout there. I got off on a tangent. I'm so sorry. All right, I go back. So there's the butterfly, and then I go back to my tray of items that I pre-selected when I put my kit together, and I got out that little puffy typewriter that says "You are so loved." I just felt like I needed something right there to tie into that dolly, because still at this point I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to put up in there by that dolly, what cluster I'm going to make. It wasn't coming to me. I tried that 1 flower, and then I found a vellum, not a vellum, I said vellum, what are those? Acetate flower, and it has that minty green in it, and then it has these blue flowers, and then I get some enamel circles and I place those inside the flowers, and I'm just here pointing out my clusters and how I'm tying everything in, and how your eye actually can gravitate to several sections on this layout. It can look directly just at that photo, it can look at the words to the left and go right diagonally down. All right, I appreciate you all. Remember, I have the other ladies links listed below, the other Mini Kit Monday ladies links listed below. Go check them out, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.